Up. And we are live. What's up, everybody? We are here.
Nice shirt, Tom.
Thanks. Yeah,
Yeah, I like your shirt, man.
somebody sent that to me.
Very official looking.
Yeah, very,
Okay.
very. Well, I figure Scott always wears his, so I thought I'd wear mine.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
exactly.
wearing mine because I had to change. I had nasty ATF3 all over my other shirt, and it's
Oh,
Oh,
yikes.
that's not good.
No, no.
this new transmission fluid is the worst smelling fluid you ever want to smell.
Oh, yeah.
It's terrible.
All right. Now I can go here. Let's connect this. And I think that's really all I need.
All right, let's see how many we got in here. Oh, we got a lot in there.
Are you doing any imaging, Tom?
Uh, actually,
Richard?
I did that. Oh,
Mhm.
about three. That's only about 3 days worth. But I thought I'd go ahead and use my Red Cat 51 for another week, and then put that C8 on.
Okay.
I got the counterweight bar yesterday, so
Oh, on the AM5.
uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've got a 10-pound weight, so
Hey there, Bob. Welcome, welcome. Everybody starting to flow in here.
Oh, that's gotta go. Trashy, trashy.
So, yeah, I mean, we've got the open Zoom. We got Tom on here right now. I'm sure others are coming on. I'm working right now in the SkyX to get my Edge 11, all the bugs and kinks worked out. For the one thing that was also failing, and I think I mentioned this to you, maybe I mentioned this to you as on the last show or something, with the Mighty Mount, um, with the declination. Uh, there were the axis, there was the worm that was kind of seizing and locking. uh Anytime I would go slew home, and then when I would want to try to slew back to the northern position, it would lock, and I'd have to start all over again and stuff like that. Finally figured out how to quell that issue, kind of a little workaround, looking at uh software bisque and doing, and also within AI, Gemini AI, was I had to set my slew speed down a little bit more because it was at 70%. It was going really fast, and that was what was causing it, by slewing, that deck axis so fast, um, it would bind up. So I had to end up slowing it down. So I slowed it down. So I set it down to 50%, half speed. And now it's working just fine. The deck is working. So no issues anymore there, just doing that little workaround, or else the only thing I would have had to actually pop open this little circular cap and go in there and loosen the worm gear a little bit and stuff like that with like an Allen wrench, or take it off a little bit. And I just didn't want to screw around with anything after getting it back from Software Bisque. So it seemed like just setting the slew speed down a little slower would be the workaround. So, and so far so good.
you know
Uh,
that's the one thing about astrophotography. You sure learn how to get around things.
You do. You get, you learn different ways of getting stuff going and getting around and trying to solve this stuff. So I enjoy that. But because it does get, the journey does get a little frustrating sometimes.
Yeah.
But the journey to get there does get a little frustrating, but it ends up being worth it in the end.
Yeah.
You can get things working, get things going. It can be it can turn out to be just fine. So yeah. That is a really nice shot there of M78 there, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Got a
you.
little bit of Bernard's loop there.
Get out of
And
it.
you got that little
Look at that.
planetary, that little planetary, is always right there next to the loop. So
Yeah.
right there,
I like that one. It's fun.
right there on your right hand side there,
Yeah.
there's some good stuff.
I took a wide field of horsehead last night, and I got the Running Man up in one corner, and I got that in the other corner.
Nice. Well, I've got
That's really wide field.
Dan sending, Dan
Super wide.
Gear 60. So
Yeah.
the guy got the Gear 60 on the way. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, so the shippers say it should get here by Monday.
So what are you going to get as a travel mount?
I don't know. I'm going back and forth. I was thinking about the Nix 88, and I was thinking about the Wave 100. I've even thought about, the AM3 because it is going to be kind of light.
Can't buy that from Dan.
But I can't get that from Dan. Exactly. Yeah. So,
WD-17.
The what?
WD-17.
WD-17. Okay. That would probably be something that would probably work out just fine because I'm not planning because I know it has a filter holder already in it.
And the 60?
The Gear 60. I believe it already has a 2-inch filter holder already in it. So and then I'm using just the one-shot color, the 2600 one-shot color. So I'm not planning on, getting a filter wheel for it, basically, is to add on to any more weight, even though the filter wheel won't take up that much weight. But this is going to be for traveling, and just to get around with. So I'm going to forego the filter wheel. I might have a mini guide scope in here, another mini guide scope in here somewhere, because I thought I had two, so I'll have to locate it. Like I have a little 30 millimeter mini guide scope.
Right.
But getting back to the mount, that's going to be next. That's the big question, because the mount's everything.
I can tell you, Warp Astro makes a good one.
Okay.
I love mine, and that on step. A lot of people don't like it. It's not that big a deal. It works really well, I think.
Okay.
It's just different,
but different.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It's just different. That's all.
I got a note from Samara. You guys know Samara?
No.
Samara Nagel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was saying that she got the D2 filter. Can't wait to try it. She got the D2 and the D1 from Ascar. HA and O3, and then the D2 is S2 and O3.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So she'll be able to shoot full narrowband with the 2600 one shot. So that's an option.
Yeah. And so, like I said, I've got a lot of my filters there, because I haven't used a lot of the one shot. You back up a little bit. So
Altair makes the same ones.
Yeah.
That's what I've got.
I've
You got
got
the Altair ones?
Yeah. Yeah, 6 nanometer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm planning on probably just using the NBZ since I've already got it.
Yeah.
In the NBZ, and it's the first generation NBZ, but it still works great. Instead of maybe spending money on another filter, maybe just use some of the ones I currently have that work out really well. But yeah, so that WD-17 mount you're saying, Dave,
Yeah.
maybe a good one.
Yeah. So I mean, I have the WD-20,
Yeah,
but you're looking for something, you don't need a big one. So they
Don't
make
need
a
a big one.
17. It's lighter,
yeah,
less payload capacity, but
yeah. That's it.
Get the
So
135. You'll never have to buy another mount.
Yeah.
that's a lot of money, dude,
for a travel mount,
for a
Yeah.
travel mount.
The 135 small.
Yeah, I have to take a look and see how much those are running.
It's 5,000.
Five. Okay.
Well, that's with the encoders. You could
Yeah,
probably get it for 3 without the
without
encoders.
the encoders. Okay. And that's probably just going to be, like I said, it's going to be just that most likely be just fine for me. You know,
Yeah, the
just
135 is you could put that on a really nice carbon fiber tripod. They're actually they've got the adapters for the Gitzo tripod. So
okay.
you get a 2-leg, mountaineering Gitzo, and you get the extension for the
Yeah.
tripod. It fits right literally into the tripod,
Yep.
and you're good to go.
Gotcha.
You'll never have to buy another setup. Travel, I mean, that'll
Yeah.
serve you for until you're dead.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't remember where I saw it. I was just looking through now, but somebody's coming out with a new strain wave, and my God, that thing is huge.
Yeah.
a big one.
Big one,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, it's a big one, and I wish I could find it.
I wonder if it's like an observatory grade kind of thing.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. And it said, coming soon. I can't.
Well, I mean, Rainbow does a lot more than just,
Yeah.
mounts.
Yeah.
They have enormous strain wave gears, strain
Yeah.
wave motors. They've also got really small ones, that are meant for medical equipment and such.
Oh, right. I know they're very big into the medical stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they use them in the medical robots, the Magellans and things like that.
Yeah.
Ultra precision. Yeah. Zero backlash, ultra precise.
Oh, I wish I could find that.
So Dan, he may or may not be on. There was a bit of an issue over at his house, a plumbing issue. So he can't work from his basement right now, but he said he would probably
because it's underwater.
Yeah, it's under something.
Oh,
But
poor dad.
yeah.
Uh,
How do you join the Zoom? You join the Zoom by joining our Discord channel. And if you are a member of our Discord channel, you just need to go to the general discussions area. And the link is in there. I put the link in there earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, we have to do that because we get spammed with porn.
Yeah, and craziness and stuff like that.
Well, I don't want my other work to show up.
Oh, there you go.
Is that what it is?
That's good.
That's what it is. You just don't want your other work.
They
to
call
show
me Mandango.
Oh God, no. Family show. Shame on you.
You are insufferable, sir.
I haven't heard that for a while. Oh well, screw that.
Oh, by the way, Scotty, did it loop?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, here, take a peek. Ah, wait a minute. What'd I do? Hold on.
Mm-mm.
Share. So that's what I'm shooting right now. So
Nice.
then I switched filters, by the way. I got probably, I think I got 4 hours on each panel for the quad, and this is the NBZ.
Uh-huh.
So
That's the
and
MBZ.
that's the NBZ. Yep. 2-minute exposure on the NBZ. So I had it set up. So here's the setup. So let's see. So I put the wait until time right here,
Right.
right? So in this area right here. So I tried to put it down here, but I don't think it works. I don't think you're supposed to put it down here.
Wait till time.
That's for, until wait until time is
Wait until
for,
time before your slew and center, but your loop until time should be right above where your smart exposure is. Where's your smart exposures? Right there. So see where it says loop condition right above instructions, down in your target imaging instructions, down one section. Keep going.
down here.
Keep going down. Right there. Loop condition. That's where you put loop until time. Is right there in that spot.
Yep.
You'll
Yep.
keep taking this picture because if you put it up here, it's
Yeah.
going to loop back, re-slew and center, run autofocus, start guiding again.
Right. Okay. Well, that's no problem. I can.
If you
I
just
can
wanted
do
to
that.
loop the exposure, your exposures,
Right.
you stick it down there.
Yes.
Loop until time, and then loop until. God, I can't see it. There it is. Loop until time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put the time you want.
And then loop until astronomical dawn.
There you go.
Sure.
Actually, no, I want it for time because it's going to be.
Yeah, you said you was going to hit the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want it until it, you know what do you have an artificial horizon?
He doesn't have a
No,
horizon.
not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got to do that.
Yeah, because if you do that, then you could set it to when it reaches that horizon.
You got to get out there with your phone, and you can get a surveyor app, and you can
Right.
go around, put this.
Just go around and do that.
It's easy to create.
Yeah, they are. They're really easy to create. I've got it. Which one was it? It's
loop until loop, which is here.
You can just drag that down. Just take it from where it is up there and just drag it down.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So hit the trash can on that.
Well, this is the one I want here. Is the loop until time until 4 p.m.
Okay.
4 a.m. I mean.
There you go.
John, what you can do is you can purchase. I don't know if ZWO carries them or not, but you can purchase an RCA female to 12-volt DC male cable, and then plug it in through. Then you can plug it into your ASI Air. Yeah, because I understand that, of course, the ASI Air does not have the RCA input, so that's the way you work around that.
They've got a little splitter too.
They do have little splitters, yes, because you can use that for both your guide scope as well as your main scope if you want to do control for both of them. Just plug that back, just get that Y connector. You can get that from like maybe a Gina or a Gina Astro, because we don't carry at Astro.
You can get them on Amazon.
You can get them on Amazon. On Amazon, you can get them all there. So just grab an RCA Y cable that goes down to 12-volt, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, you're talking about the 5 to 2.1.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Why when I put this in here for 4 a.m.
Yeah, 04, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's telling me that it has 3 hours and 39 minutes left. That's not right. the hell is that about?
Oh, till it starts to
Yeah.
loop. Till it starts to loop again. That's not 3 hours till
Oh, that's what's left here.
correct.
No, that's not what's left there. That's what's left in the other panels up top.
Oh, okay. So
Because
yeah,
this is a 3-panel,
okay.
right? So I've got the 3 panels running.
So
Yeah.
you have
Okay.
all 3 panels in. Oh, I see. Yeah. Hmm.
You know, so yeah, that the panel 2 is this center.
Gotcha. Yeah, I see. I see what you're saying. Because you're doing all 3 panels.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
So it'll do the center, which is what it's working on right now, and then and then it'll do the top bottom before it finishes
So
out.
then
But
why do you want to loop it?
well, it's just I would much rather have the extra data than have it stop too early.
Okay, but where do you have that? You put that loop function in the
At the last
third
panel.
panel.
It's in the last panel.
So you potentially can have it loop to go back to the first panel and start over there. And then it'll go back through all the different panels again until a certain time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to set that up.
Okay, so get rid of that loop there, trash can.
Okay.
Go back up.
To the top panel?
Go back up to the first panel.
Yeah.
Go above the first panel.
Okay. Up
So,
in
Correct.
so panel 2 you have there.
Yeah.
Where's that's your first panel is panel 2?
Yeah, and the only reason I did that is because I wanted to show what the NBC looked like. Otherwise, it was going to be showing the
Okay.
edges of the galaxy.
That's fine. I get that. Okay. So if you go to loop conditions, oh, see, I don't know. Um,
Is it in instructions? Can you?
no. Um, hmm. Hmm.
I don't know if I don't know how to set it so that it will loop and start over, with all 3 panels. I've only been able to loop per panel.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'd have to look into that
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it.
because I've never done a mosaic. So I'd have to.
Anybody saying anything in the chat?
LC is saying it's not a meridian flip, is it? And no one else is saying anything.
No. I'm not sure how to do that, Dave.
Um,
And before I forget, just so that I don't forget, let me just put this back because I can always erase it. Okay.
go back to pull up your utilities again.
Where?
Go to the right up top where it says instructions. To the right column, the far right column. Go to the right up top. No, the
All the way
far
up top?
right.
All up here?
No, keep going to the right. Keep going. Instructions. No,
Oh,
now click on that. Scroll all the way down to that list at the bottom. Is where your utilities are. Scroll all the way down. Okay, so wait for time, wait for time, wait for time. It doesn't have a loop function.
yeah, I don't think the loop is in utilities. I think loop is someplace else. Hold on. Loop condition is,
Well, click on that. Yeah, just click on that. So you have
yeah, you see.
loop for iterations. I'm wondering if that is what you want to look for. Loop for iterations. Yeah, click back on the plus sign there. Click back on your loop condition. Click on that, and then what's loop for iterations? The first one on top.
Top.
Yeah.
2 iterations.
But you can change that.
Correct. But what I'm thinking is if you put that at the first one, whether that will go through everything. Yeah, I'd have
But
to look it up.
Yeah, but it's inside this container, so it's not going to affect the other containers. It has to be outside this container,
Correct.
right? Question is can you move it outside the container? Probably not. No. So let's see. If we go to
There's loop.
loop conditions, right? Loop for iterations. So if we drag this over here, will it drop there? No. Will it drop? I can't get it. Hold on a second. Close that. Close that. Close that. Okay, so loop for iteration. Yeah, you see, it's not giving me any place to drop it. I don't know where to drop it.
It says just put your panels in a sequential instruction set container and move your triggers to that outer sequential instruction set container. All your panels will inherit any triggers from the sequential instruction set container. So there's a picture here of what he did.
Loop for.
Oh, I see what he did.
What
So
do you do?
you can put these panels into.
You have to have a sequential instruction set.
Okay. Do you see that? Grounds, you know what?
It's going to be probably under templates.
Yeah, it's under template.
Templates.
It's under templates.
Yeah, go all the way up to templates, all the way at the top in the middle. You
Yep.
click on that and look for sequential.
That's the one. Nope, that's the end.
That's sequence, basic
Yep.
sequence.
And
Sequence end.
basic sequence target.
Type there in the search sequential.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Go back down. Scroll back down again. Okay, those
These are all
two
user created.
Yeah.
No.
where's your sequentials?
Well, it may be something you create. Let me.
I mean, mine actually had them.
Yeah, I can't. I don't see it.
Okay, so let's try this.
Yeah, maybe
Um,
something that you created. So
open up your open up your first sequence, your M31 panel 2.
Okay.
Spread that open. No, come over to the left.
excuse me.
How did I just pick up? Oh, there. Okay.
No,
So
come over to the left
Yeah, go over to the left.
and open up that M31 panel 2.
Yeah, just hit
Yeah.
the drop down arrow.
Hit that. Okay, now scroll down a little bit. Now scroll down enough you can see your next sequence. Okay, now take this and try and drag it into there.
drag it into.
Try and take M1 panel 3 and try and drag that into that sequence there, right there.
Yep. Yeah, right where you or below yellow line. Yep.
Yep, right there. Boom. Now do
Is
that with
it go there or does it go down here?
It goes below it. That's your second one. Now do the next one. Pull up the next one and put it right below that one. There you go. Boom. There you go. Now you hit your loop condition.
So, but is it sitting in the right part of the box, or does it go in this area down here?
The single sequence in there. So what it'll do is it'll finish this, then it'll go to this, then it'll go to this, and when it finishes, if it's you have a loop condition, it's going to go back to this one, which will slew and center back to this one. You see what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So can I even put it there?
Well, yeah, you can put it there. Yes, you can put it there.
But you don't want to.
You don't want it there.
No.
Why wouldn't you want it there?
You want it within
you want it here.
First sequence.
Okay. So when this finishes, then it kicks this one off.
Correct. And
Got
see
it.
if you open those up.
Okay, so you're doing
So when it's done with that, then it's going to
go to those
glue and center to that one.
Yep.
And then it's going to
go to this one.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And then it should.
Okay. So then if we do that, then we're okay. So let's see. Loop, then we want the loop condition to be in the first one here, or the last one.
No. In the first one, I think
we
that's
want it
fine.
the first one.
Yeah, you want it there. So you want to reselect that. So turn it back on.
So loop until
like say 4 o'clock or whatever you want it to be.
Well, yeah, I mean it's it's going to be the time. It's the loop is going to be when this one here finishes all of its images.
Well,
Correct.
it's going to be when it does it's going to keep going through all three of these sets.
All those instruction sets before it
all those instruction sets until that time that you indicate.
Oh, so it's just going to continue to loop these until this time?
Until that time. Correct.
Oh.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, Nina is the freaking bomb. Can I tell you that? It's the bomb. All right. Okay. I didn't even realize you could do that.
Yeah. Yes.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right. So I'm gonna, because I think Andromeda, well, if you look at Andromeda, right, it drops low, by about here. That, I mean, 6 o'clock is You know,
You
so
are
I
the
mean,
man I need to speak to as soon as Scott's done here. You know, so maybe you
it's
may
gonna
want to
be
hop on.
it's gonna be about it's gonna be I think 4 is probably close enough. So let's just leave it at 4.
Yeah. Now, just an FYI, this is totally workable. This is totally workable. I just did my mosaic a little differently, where you see you have this larger instruction here, right, or this larger block. It's just basically like putting Legos together. You
Yeah,
know? So if you
pretty much.
scroll up,
Wait,
so
wait. There's an overlap of what?
overlap of what?
Is that what's for? I'm sorry, I just jumped in.
No, we're talking about how we're just trying to help Scott, with his instructions here for his
Yeah,
mosaic.
I know, but I'm on my phone because my downstairs smells, and now I'm having heating problems.
Oh dear.
So yeah, so I'm in the living room with my buddy Chico, and trying to fix the heat.
Oh
So
God.
yeah, but I heard something. What's for?
That's the time, Dan.
That's his loop time.
Oh,
Loop
or you
until
know what
4
you could
a.m.
do? You could do a loop until the object reaches a certain altitude. So if you don't want to shoot under 30 degrees, you could go loop until it hits 30 degrees and it'll
He's
stop.
worried about it hitting trees.
Yeah, and I don't
He
know
doesn't
exactly
have
how
a
high that is.
Oh,
Horizon.
custom
Doesn't have a
horizon then.
horizon created yet.
Yep, custom horizon. Go
Hey
make it.
Loki.
Yeah, I know. I got to
He
do that.
knows at a specific time it's going to hit the trees.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, now that makes
Correct.
sense. Gotcha.
Correct.
But you see, and you can see here, Dan, what we just discovered. Dave looked it up, and being able to nest,
Yes.
these panels in on top of the other ones instead of
Yeah.
having them independent of each other.
Oh yeah.
That actually is nice.
Mhm.
That will allow it to loop and loop and loop and loop. I
Yep.
didn't even realize you could do that.
Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
So yeah, Nina's cool, baby.
Yeah,
All right.
I kind of have the same thing where, when I was doing my mosaic, where I had one large one, one large instruction, and it was just a very basic instruction. It didn't even have a target in it, right? Where it would just give you the basic instructions like looping, wait until astronomical dusk, start auto guiding, focusing, all that. And then within that large, instruction block, that, then I had all of my panels. I had all of my panels, in sequential order, and say, yeah, run these until astronomical dawn, or something like that. So yeah, you can nest them. It's pretty cool. So now I need Norm's help.
Where's Norm?
He just
Either
hopped
Norm
on.
or Joe.
Him or Joe, but Norm, it looks like Norm just hopped on. And hey, Steve, how's it going?
Dan, you look so large the way you're holding your phone.
Yeah, no. Now he's getting larger.
Dan, you got to quit clogging up those pipes in your house.
Yeah. Must have had pasta last night.
Oh
You
man.
eat too many of those New York dirty water dogs.
See, this is why I don't come on anymore. I don't need this.
See, yeah,
It wasn't. It
I gotta
was.
go.
It was.
I gotta
It was
go watch
Taco
the
Bell.
Islanders win again.
no,
Taco
yeah.
Bell.
I'm trying to
Taco
do
Bell.
PEC. I'm trying to do PEC, and I'm trying to calibrate. Excuse me. I'm trying to calibrate the auto guider, and it keeps failing on me, and I don't know what is going on. So
Fun.
hopefully, someone who has more knowledge with, the SkyX can help me, because I've been going to the YouTubes and everything is breaking on me and I don't know what's happening. So it's just, and all I want to do is just tweak it, get the 11 in shape so I can actually start using Nina and PhD and everything else and go.
So you know what I'm noticing too is Pixelsight now,
Yeah.
WBPP.
Yeah.
So when you get down to the integration part, it used to do regular integration, each filter, and then drizzle after, and then regular integration for the next filter, drizzle after.
Okay, cool, Norm.
Now it does all three integration and then does the drizzle integrations after.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah, that just changed with the newest release.
Yeah, I was gonna say it must have been something that just I did the update right before I put them in. So
Well,
Yeah,
they got a new
it used to
update.
go registration, integration, drizzle, registration, integration, drizzle. And now it's boom,
well,
boom,
no,
boom.
it used to go integration drizzle, integration drizzle,
Integration drizzle, right?
drizzle.
Yeah, that's
Now
what I
it's
mean.
integration, drizzle, drizzle,
Yep.
drizzle.
It does
Right.
it all at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, because they're all 3 or 4 stacked together.
Or 7.
I got 157 measured, zero rejected. So
Nice.
we'll see how it turns out. Although I was blinking through the 03, there ain't jack crap for 03 in the California Nebula.
No, there's not much. There's not much.
Plenty S2 and plenty of HA, but
Just a little bit on the side.
Yep.
like a wisp.
Yeah.
We'll see how it integrates and what it looks like integrated because
Kind of like the
blinking
dragon.
it, you don't
I think
see anything.
I think the dragon's got more.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, you know what? I think I'm in the right spot when you're dealing with California. I think I noticed the stars, but yeah, there's nothing there.
You know,
Not much.
not unless you take 30 hours, 03.
Yeah,
Why
but
not?
still, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I've got, I think there was, how many? There was a bit. There was,
Be right back. Gotta go check on my camera.
it said, how many in 03 did I have? 49 times 5. So
246.
Mhm.
let's see.
You see this, Dan? The I got the Andromeda. I'm doing that 3-panel on the Andromeda.
4 hours.
That right there is that's the NBZ filter on Andromeda. 2-minute exposure. So it's not too bad.
Really good.
So well,
It's just with that NBC, I would be thinking you'd see a lot more of the nebulas in there.
well, I mean, you probably will once you get it all stacked.
Yeah, once you stack it.
Yeah, but I can tell you right now, with my 3 nanometer and I'm shooting Andromeda and my HA, man, you see it prominent.
Yeah.
Was it 3 nanometer?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
So,
NBZ.
I mean, it cuts out a ton of whatever else is coming through.
Oh yeah.
I guess the NBZ is pretty wide broadband or wideband.
I can't remember exactly. I
think
it's
I want to say the NBZ is like closer to like 8 or 10 nanometers.
yeah, I think it is. But I also had several hours on the quad band, so
Which is
So-
4 nanometer, right?
4. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm curious what those look like. I'll bet it stands out much more than that.
Yep. So we'll get a solid night on the NBZ, and then the rest will all be RGB, LRGB.
Mhm. Oh, that'll look real nice when you get it done.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how I can deal with the core as far as keeping it from,
Masked stretches.
yeah.
Yep. I said I'm gonna lock myself in my room and learn that damn GHS.
Yeah, you got to do it. It
Uh,
it works really well.
yeah.
And the thing about it is, like with something like Andromeda, you get it to a point and then mask that core, and then you can keep that core under control.
Yeah.
With a heavy
Stretch
feather.
the rest of it,
Mm.
and make it look much, tighter.
Yeah. I would imagine you probably want a pretty wide feather on that too.
Oh yeah, you definitely do.
Where'd Dan go?
He's dealing with heating issues,
Oh God.
and that's not something you want to be dealing with in November in New York.
No.
Oh wow, there is some O3 there. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see it right. If you got it right side up, well, on the right hand side there.
Well, no, it's throughout the center. It's just very.
Well, yeah, but really that one side, it just kind of wisps out on the right
Where
side.
HA and the S2 signal looks great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I somehow screwed up my flats for the O3S2 filter, and so I just combined it without flats, and it looked really good.
I took fresh flats the other night before starting it, so
Well, I figure I'm gonna wait and until I get this C8 put on and then redo all my flats. Of course, hell, after the first of the year, why it'll be cloudy every night for 3 months.
really.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's just the way it is here in Indiana. Very, very little time to, get anything with Orion and all that. That's why I've been staying up till 4 a.m.
Yeah, because Orion doesn't come up till later.
Yeah. Last night I wheeled a little one out and just didn't go far enough down the driveway. And of course, it was right in the middle of the tree until 11:30.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with Orion. It's the tree.
Yep.
I got the tree issue.
Yeah.
So, but here I'll show you guys what I just finished. These are just stacked images. Nothing. Oh, come on. There we go. What the hell? Oh. So let me share my screen.
Mhm.
Click
I
on.
wonder how many people are
All right,
sending
can you
Eric
guys see my
requests.
fixing site?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's my HA stacked. Nothing done to it.
Nice.
There's the S2 stacked. Nothing done to it.
Yep.
And here's my lowly O3. But you can see there's a little O3,
Oh, yeah.
kind of just hanging out in the middle.
It's just enough to change the color a
Yeah, to
little.
give you a little bit of color.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But
but man, look how
but
tight those stars are, man. They look good.
okay.
Yep.
Zoom. Okay, now cursor up to the black part. No,
Right
down.
here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That
that's cool.
or no, I'm sorry. Other way. On the bottom. That's where your O3.
Oh, down here, you think?
Yeah, yeah, right there. That's where you're going to notice the O3.
So maybe wisping off the bottom.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah. And it'll look good. It'll look good. Do that image blend.
Yeah, pull out the color. See if we can get it.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll tell you what, I've been using the hell out of that.
It works great.
It does. It does.
I really like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Eric. You're
Hey
back.
there.
Eric,
Yo. Hey, Corin. What's happening?
Oh,
So yeah,
Corin.
I've just been, just trying to get things squared away. Now the 585 on my FLT 91 is acting like
you're what?
the 585 acting stupid. So
Yeah.
Comedy of errors at the
it is. It certainly is.
Watson household.
I think
Yeah.
once I get that, once I get that C8 on that AM5, once I get comfortable with it, I think I'll piggyback that Red Cat 51 with that 585 on it.
Yeah.
On the back.
On the C8?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Well, that AM5N is supposed to handle.
No, I'm talking about the 585 on a C8. That's like.
Oh, no. I'll put that on my Red Cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, that's way too small a sensor for that.
I mean, unless you're looking at a really small galaxy way off.
Yeah. No, I can't believe how, narrow that field is on that. Of course, I'm used to shooting, with those full frame sensors.
I know, but the 585, what's the micron? It's like 2.6 or 2.7
Yeah.
pixels.
Yeah.
They're bitty.
Yeah.
So
they're teensy weensy.
you're going to get good detail with it.
Yeah. I had it on that Red Cat, until I put that 2600 on it, and it really brings things up close and personal.
That's why I like that. The one thing I loved about having that 294 mono, because in bin one, the pixel size, I mean, it was 42 megapixel camera.
Oh yeah.
In bin one. And it's like, my God, the detail you could get out of it was amazing.
My 6200's 62 megapixels.
Well, but it's a full frame. How big are the pixels? They're 3.75, right?
3.76, yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's such a big size. It's such a big sensor.
Yeah.
But the
boy, it's paired.
294 is a micro 4/3. It's not even a APS-C.
Yeah.
And 42 megapixels.
Yeah. That's a lot. Those are big files.
Somebody's coming in.
Ernie.
What's up?
Hey, how we doing?
Good, man. How are you?
How are you, buddy?
Exhausted.
Uh-oh.
Been doing a lot of traveling for work.
Okay.
So, the good news is I get some frequent flyer miles, but I really don't like living.
There you go.
I don't like living out of a suitcase. So
no, I don't think
No, it sucks.
That's one thing I do not miss.
Yeah.
I flew. I had to go to LA, and then from LA I went to the UK.
Oh,
moly.
Wow.
How long a flight was that?
10 hours and 30 minutes.
Ooh, doggy.
Not as long as the flight to from Toronto to Hong Kong. So I had to do that in June when we went to our plant in Asia.
I wonder how long Greg's flight was to
New Zealand?
Yeah.
Probably overall flight time close to 22 hours or more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Australia's what, about 22 hours.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Just the usual things that we do. Trying to get things working, and when they're not working correctly, and you're wondering, this was working just fine the other day. Yesterday was working great. What in the world happened between this morning and now.
Yeah, we're struggling at our observatory with our we have a Celestron 14-inch edge,
Okay.
and so I think the problem's autofocus. We just get inconsistent results,
Okay.
and I think a lot has to do with uh position and sky conditions. You know, when the sky's iffy and
Yeah.
if we've got a low target, the autofocus is just not, you know, all over the place. But, you know, we get a target higher up, it seems to work. It seems to work fine. Think it could also be a little bit of mirror fog. And the big problem is we like to use the telescope for visual, especially for our public lights.
Yeah.
So we have a focus cube on the focus knob, but we don't have it directly mounted to the focus knob.
Mhm.
We have it mounted with a belt.
With a what?
With a belt.
Oh Lord.
So we can take the belt off and and you know, manually focus at the eyepiece, you know, for our public night. So I I think ultimately we got to get to the um and I think it will work. It just like I think one of the like the Primaluce low profile Asado that's, you know, on the optical train portion of, you know, it uses the micro focusing
Uh-huh.
um to focus. I think that'll work. It's just, and my question is, will it work with, you know, can we put the diagonal in? Like, can we take the imaging train off, put the diagonal in, you know, undo the mirror locks and focus manually with the eyepiece? And, you know, you know, will that work with, you know, or do we have to take the Prima Luce? Do we have to take the Asado off? You know, um, it's kind of a,
One of the best things that I ever purchased for my 14 was that um, Starlight Instruments, focuser, the Focus Boss.
Mhm.
It works like a charm.
now where does where does that mount?
It right on the focuser.
Yeah,
It
that
it
I think we have, I think this has an upgraded, you're talking about the regular focusing.
Yeah, you take the focus knob that comes with the
Yeah,
Celestron off, and you put the Starlight Instruments on, and then that accepts a motor, and then the motor is driven by a control box
yeah,
that connects directly to your computer, and that control box allows you to hook up a hand controller for manual focus if you want for real fine adjustment, but you can also it's got clutch system
Yeah.
on the focuser, so you can disengage the clutch and spin, to get a rough focus. But that hand controller is the bomb. I mean, it literally will
yeah.
do little
Is
tiny
it
steps.
my thinking is that that we're getting a lot of like mirror, like that that our our telescope, our variant, or what do you want to call our sample, you know, I think is uh you know, we have a lot of flop and movement in the mirror because it really, like I said, it seems to perform differently in different positions. That's why I think
Mm.
that's why I think getting it rough focused and locking the mirrors and then
Uh,
going with the micro focusing might be the way to go because we get, you know, and we can adjust we use Hocus Focus. We could go through an exercise and adjust our parameters. But if I'm straight up and you know, it's a halfway decent night, we don't have any problems. But all of a sudden, you know, we try to push it because of the weather we get. You know, if the weather's a little bit iffy, or like if we're in a target that's down low, it doesn't seem, you know, it just
Mm.
doesn't seem to respond well. I don't know. So, like I said, I think we should be able to attach the diagonal to the Asado, but still, you know, that whole, I don't know. I don't know if we would have to remove the Asado or if we could, you know, I don't know. I don't know how it all works, right? I haven't actually used it, so.
Right.
A couple questions here for you, Ernie, that Chris was asking. Seeing has a huge effect, and is your collimation good?
Collimation is really good. Um, I mean, when we image, and I think you guys have seen some, and I can pull up and share some of the images we've taken with it. You know, it yeah, I think our collimation is really good.
Okay.
Yeah, the 14 is not terribly difficult to collimate.
No, we use
Uh,
tribatnol.
Yeah.
That makes it even better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chris was saying he had a couple evenings where his Edge 11 wouldn't focus, and
But
seeing.
it's even in the same evening. We
Okay.
tried imaging M16
Okay.
and just could not get it to focus. And we probably spent an hour trying to get the focus, even without autofocus, manually, you know, like moving the focuser. And then we moved up, and I forgot if we went. I forgot the target, but we went like, let's just say the Ring Nebula or whatever. We went
Okay.
from, you know, from low to a target, and then it autofocused first shot, no problem. So that's kind of makes me think it has something to do with like mirror, you know, like mirror shift and whatnot.
And this isn't an Edge, or is it an Edge?
It's an Edge.
Okay, and okay, so I'm assuming the mirrors are locked and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Not when we're autofocusing because you're moving the mirror.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could, if you want, I could show you some images we've taken.
Yeah, show us.
Yeah, I'd like
Sure.
to.
Okay.
Share, baby, share.
Just give me a second here. Um, are you seeing my screen?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Are you seeing the needle?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Yep. You
Yep.
see the needle. Yep.
That's a beauty.
Okay. And most of the images they're going to show you are like a couple of hours in integration.
Huh.
You know, just based on like the weather that we get, and our observatory is about 45 miles southeast of Buffalo. So, you know, it takes us a while to get there, a while to get home. You know, it's not one of those situations where we image all night. It's another one.
Is that the native resolution, or is that with the reducer?
With the reducer. We
The
image
0.7?
with 0.7. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the Celestron one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the same one I got.
Yeah. And we got an OAG. And you know, we're shooting with a color camera.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
M82. That's this combination. There's a little combination of RGB, and then from the dual narrowband filter, we got the HA.
Yep.
I'm looking. Oh, here's a recent one.
Yeah, that's nice.
So
I like the
yeah,
star
I mean,
color.
yeah,
Yep.
you know,
And man, look at that. You can see that little tiny galaxy in the upper left-hand corner right there.
Mhm.
Look at that. That
Yeah.
is so freaking cool.
there's
Yep.
another one right here.
Look
Yep.
at that. That can zoom in on that. That is so freaking cool. Look at that. Look at that baby galaxy. It's freaking amazing.
And that's not a baby. That's just it's super
It's
far
just
away.
a long way away. Yeah, I know.
Long way away.
Yeah, and that
That's a great-
star color is great.
Great shot.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I like that. That's really cool.
You can see
Yep.
you can see the structure in that one right above it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can make out the
That's
structure. There you
definitely a
can.
barred spiral right there.
Yep.
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 Yeah, that's a great shot.
And
I
then
love
I got M109. Hang on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Bunch of galaxies there. Man, look at them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I kind of, when we're imaging these targets, autofocus is working great.
Uh-huh.
And it seems, we struggle, especially early in the evening, if conditions are poor and if the target's low on the horizon. So,
It's
I think
close. So where are you shooting from, Purdy?
our club's observatory, it's about 45 minutes south of Buffalo. It's
Okay. Oh, so you're up north of. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, we're it's a place called Java. It's kind of like south of Rochester.
Okay.
It's in, farm country. About,
So, but
probably
pretty
not that
dark.
much different. Yeah. Not that much brighter than, Cherry Springs. I think,
That's
it's
not that's not the Ionia location, is it?
no, that's Rochester.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we're in Java. We're
Deva.
we're on the Buffalo Audubon Society's property.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I know the Ionia site, their big observatory down there, they've got a 14.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been in that observatory. It's
Yeah,
a nice setup.
we're hoping to do some stuff with the Rochester Club, a little, you know, try to do some activities with them, kind
Yeah.
of reach out.
Yeah, reach out to the ASRAS
Yeah.
club.
Yeah. Well, we have two of our members, two or three of our members are actually members in Rochester. So we're trying to,
Me,
it's just,
I'm a member.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even though
Um,
I'm down here in Florida, I still get their newsletter and I
yeah,
still stay in
yeah,
contact with the guys. So
yeah. So we want to try to do some stuff. So
yeah, absolutely.
I'm just trying to because the Sato is not cheap. It's over $1,000.
Well,
Um,
the Starlight Instruments is going to be that much anyway.
yeah. So I'm just trying to build a case. And I think
Yeah.
the big fear is what we want to try to understand is how hard is it going to be to switch between imaging. 90% of the time the scope is set up for imaging. But from April through October, we do public nights and the club feels pretty strongly about putting an eyepiece on the big telescope in the observatory. There's kind of a wow factor, especially,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, for kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't tell you, uh, our last public night, uh, right at the end, the seeing just got amazing. And this is the best view of Saturn that I have in my 56 years on this planet. We pumped up the magnification crazy. I think we had like a 7 millimeter eyepiece and a 2x Barlow. I mean, we were cranked up, and
Pushing it.
it was just it was
Yeah.
amazing. But the skies were giving us to it, giving it to us that night.
Well, I don't see why a rear cell focuser would eliminate that as a problem
My
or make it.
thinking, my thinking is that as long as we can screw the diagonal, as long as we can kind of screw the diagonal into it, even if we're not using that rear cell focuser to focus the eyepiece, even if we're just using the mirror, I think it should work. I don't know, and I want to know before I propose we spend, $1,300 or
Well,
$1,700.
doesn't the Asato have a manual focus on it where you can adjust it
I don't
either with
know.
a dial indicator or
I don't know. It's a micro focuser, right? It does the low profile one. It doesn't really have um it doesn't move a significant amount, right? It's just a micro focus.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I sent an email to Dan. He said he was going to contact Tom. So hopefully Tom comes back with some guidance. But we're pretty lucky. Anthony DeVoli from ADM is
Yeah.
a member of our club, and uh he's helped us out making some of the brackets that we use to
Oh
mount
yeah.
stuff like that. He's uh don't have anything but good things to say about that guy.
Oh yeah, ADM is awesome.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
I think I dealt with Anthony in getting some of my stuff from him. I think he was the one that actually sold me my weights.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Those great big stainless steel weights. Yeah,
Yeah.
they came from ADM. Yeah. And I don't think they're doing weights anymore.
You
I don't
don't know.
know.
They're not doing the declination weights anymore.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I can't believe the price of weights.
Oh,
For
stainless
the
steels were
stainless
crazy.
steel ones?
Stainless steel is ridiculous.
Yeah.
My God.
I bought, that's why I bought those, is because they're 15-pound weights. I bought 3 of them, and it worked out to be uh I think I wound up paying $150 for each one,
Yeah.
Wow.
which
Yeah.
that's a steal.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Because, just a 10-pound weight's $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 20 pounds from Software Bisque were how much, Eric?
Oh gosh. They're like over 300.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
moly.
300.
Yikes.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
they're
Plated.
ridiculous. Crazy ridiculous.
God.
Yeah, and
Matter of fact, I
I've
think
got
that
I bought 2 more, so I have 3 total.
yeah, I
So
think that when I was working it out, because he wanted to get rid of those weights, I think we worked it out where I got all 3 for $400.
nice.
Holy
So
cow, that's
it should have been 450, but I think he let him go for 400. So that was I couldn't pass that up.
No, that's a steal.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
you robbed him. I hope you feel good about yourselves.
Yeah.
I always feel good about myself. Always. Haters
That was a
gonna hate.
little creepy,
You're
Scott.
insufferable, Scott.
You are.
Oh man, it was good to go in there. Haters gonna hate. Whatever, dude.
Hey, we all can't be as handsome as this, okay? So
Hey,
That's right.
I don't have any problems in that department.
We can't even see you.
You can't even see me.
no, your
Did my
camera's off.
camera blink out?
Yep.
Camera is off. We
I'm
figured
sorry.
There you are.
you were just
My bad.
getting out of the shower or something.
My bad.
Uh-oh. What's that picture you got behind you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the cocoon.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
He was just hiding it.
Yeah. He was hiding his.
I
cocoon.
did that with my GT81.
That's a
Or
nice.
was it the 127?
That's a nice shot.
I think it's the 127.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of stars in that field.
Oh, I know.
Nice. Yeah, that was a good shot you had there.
So anybody get to see the aurora?
Oh boy, did I ever.
Yeah, see,
I
unfortunately,
can't see the aurora down here no more.
unfortunately for me,
My friend saw it in Georgia.
north, and when I look north, that's the light dome over DC. So no.
I have a friend in Georgia that saw it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
They had pictures from South Florida.
No,
Yeah,
no
I-
kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Astro
Man, there
Molly,
must have been
she
there must
saw
have
it
been
down
some
in New Mexico.
serious activity, solar activity.
KP was 8. K at least it was 8 when I went to bed, but
Yeah.
we had nothing but horizon to horizon clouds. So
Wow.
good old lake effect from Buffalo in
I
Buffalo.
was on
Oh, yeah.
Masters Picks Insight workshop, and it ended about 9:15, and so I wheeled my little red cat out, and I looked up north, and I thought, well, what the hell is that? It looked like a fog bank, and I didn't bother to look to the west, and so all of a sudden, why, I got the thing lined up and running, And I
Yeah.
went inside and Patty was walking the dog and she pops in and she goes, "Hey, come look, see what's over our house." And I thought, "Oh my God, what's going on?" And man, it was incredible.
Nice.
Incredible.
The
Incredible.
last time somebody saw a green fog bank, Tom,
That
Adrian
was in Dan's
Barbeau was
basement. It was in
Adrian
Yeah,
Dan's
Barbeau was running
basement.
a radio station from a lighthouse.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, it was in Dan's basement.
Yeah,
Uh,
another
Yeah.
bad adventure with Taco Bell.
Oh God.
Or Mighty Taco
yeah.
or Garbage Pail.
Yeah.
But I took one picture about 1 o'clock in the morning
Uh-huh.
of Orion, and it was just creeping into Beetlejuice,
Mm.
and it was just as blood red as Premalucci.
Yeah.
Was it a stable arc?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's what we had during the October one
Uh-huh.
that we had in a year ago. There was a amazing in the east. It went from the east to the southwest. It was
Yeah.
a stable red arc. It was just there almost for hour, well over an hour.
Let me show you a picture of this.
Please. Yeah.
How do I do this?
You just, share down at the bottom.
Green button.
There's a green button. There's a green button
Oh,
for
it's
share.
blue on my screen.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Share and just share share your screen and then click share again. Over an entire screen.
share.
You just select
Green
screen and then click share down at the bottom.
Mail starting at Pro desktop. How do
I'll be
I
right
get
back.
Yeah, no worries.
content blah, 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 blah.
Hey, everybody online, here in the chat and everything, don't forget about our new image of the week, rather monthly imaging contest. So don't forget to get your images in before the end of the month. I can't believe we're already at the middle of the month. And by the way, even though he's not seeing it, happy birthday, Dad. So he's not seeing the show, but
So what's this new contest?
yeah, the new contest is the monthly imaging contest, astroworldweb.com/MIC. And it's taking place, it's replacing basically image of the week and image of the month. So we're just going to have one contest per month, starting from the beginning of the month to the end of the month. That's the entry period. Is from the beginning to the end of the month. You can enter in your images, and we have both experienced and novice folders still. You would drop in your image. So we give you 30 days, to hopefully get an image if you want to get a recent image, or you can even use a previous image that you've already done. But yeah, you drop it in there, and then a couple weeks later, we'll have a vote for that image, for that monthly image contest, for both novice and experienced. And that person will go into the calendar. That person's image will go into the calendar for the upcoming year.
Can you
Cool.
see?
Oh yeah, but don't forget, like I said, it's in the rules and everything. If you win the monthly imaging contest, you're locked in already for the year, so you cannot, enter again for the year. So you already got your entry, you already got your calendar entry in. So this gives everybody else an opportunity to have their images showcased into the calendar.
Can you see that, Orion?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we see Orion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the last ones I took.
And we see that Aurora. So
Yeah. I just thought it was cool. It was just coming into it.
That's
yep.
amazing.
Yeah.
And this is
I love
crazy. You don't see it with your naked eye, but
No.
you just
this.
take like a 3-second shot or
That
something.
people were seeing this. People were seeing this at least, farther north. People were seeing it with their naked eye.
Yeah, if you
Maybe
were
not
further
so
north,
much.
yeah, I'm sure they were.
Maybe not so much the color, but like I remember, again from the October one, you could see this the streamers and the shape.
Mhm.
I don't see color great anyways. My neighbor said he could see like red, but
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the whole western sky when I first looked at it, it was just blood red. You know, it was bright as hell. My
Um,
neighbor got a great shot of it.
Norm, I had green and red auroras with pillars.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, Norm had pillars. I saw that.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Norm,
The
That looked
pillars
really
in
cool.
Oklahoma.
Pillars, that's what
That's awesome.
he put some really good pictures
In
on this.
Oklahoma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
It was a pretty significant solar storm that hit.
It must
was
have been if it was getting this
massive.
far south. It
Yeah.
must have been.
yeah.
Yeah, but if you
Yeah,
get
KP got up
down
to
and
7 again, or 6 or 7 the next night too.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was 2 nights in a row.
yeah. I took a couple pictures the night after, and you could see it, but it wasn't.
Wasn't yet.
Yeah, it wasn't anything like Tuesday night.
Steve, it seems like I don't image enough, but I keep buying gear. I would win on a purchase per image competition. Yeah, the more you buy, the more you win.
That's right.
Hey, does Dan sell Optolong?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
He might have some in stock.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I got that from him.
Yeah, but I don't believe so. He's primarily like Altair,
Okay.
and Leah.
Because I've got the L
Okay.
Extreme, and I've been thinking about getting that L Synergy
Okay.
because that's a good match for the L Extreme.
Yeah. I'll
All
tell
right,
you.
let me share my screen here real quick.
Yeah.
All right, you see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
California.
yeah.
Finished.
Beautiful.
It's nice. I
Yeah.
even like some of that green hue in there down below.
At
That's
03.
where the oxygen
03,
blends
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, even a little bit lower.
That's the
you got that
starless.
nice
That's with the
green
stars.
cast, down there. I think that's pretty cool.
I like the looks of that turned on
Mhm.
its side instead of vertical.
Well, that's the way it came out, but
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And what camera was this?
That's the 2600 or my 26M Altair
Okay.
and the GT81 William Optics.
Right on.
About
Nice.
14 or so hours.
Yep. I like that.
Yeah, I like it. I like how the red flame through the top, the yellow in the middle, and the blue kind of at the bottom.
Yep.
And then that green from the yellow blends, I think looks good.
Yeah, they just transition real nice.
Yeah. All right.
Beautiful.
All right.
Like it.
What the heck was I going to ask you?
All right. I am the FLT 91 is imaging now. I had to it was actually kind of goofy. Then I went onto Altair's website, and they actually had a firmware update for the 585 M and C. So I went ahead and did the firmware update and downloaded the latest drivers. And
Okay, good. Yeah,
now it wants to behave itself.
you can never go wrong with updating your firmware.
Yep.
So when you do that,
Mhm.
you do it through their Altair Capture, right?
No, I just went and downloaded the software from their website, from the support site.
Oh, okay.
And then there's an executor there. The firmware was basically an executable, and they had 2 of the bin files, one for the color and one for the mono. I just chose the mono one.
Okay, all right, that's interesting.
It took about it took about 45 seconds and it was done.
Cool.
So yeah, it was pretty nice. You can't find the Discord. So are you on Discord? Have you joined our Discord channel, John? Because
Send him
it's
a link.
under the general discussions. So that's where you would go is so if I share my screen here, let me just share my screen here really quick. So
Yeah, go ahead.
Show this. So here you see my sorry, you see my here's Discord, and then you have the Astroworld's Q&A right here, and under general discussions, this is where I dropped it. So yeah, and you would just simply click on the link. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Hey, I got a question
Yeah.
for you.
We've got an answer.
Anybody using SETI Astro?
I use it
It's
Suite
aside-
and Pixin site, but I haven't
Yeah,
used
do it within Pixin.
Yeah. I just for shits and giggles, I downloaded
his
the
Suite.
Pro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And boy, I thought it took me 13 years to learn how to do Pix Insight.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I will say, Frank puts out videos all the time talking, showing you how to use it. And
I gotta keep stopping them.
not for nothing, it's all free.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I mean the plugins he's got for PI are great.
Oh, they're
yeah.
amazing. The scripts, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, the scripts. Yeah.
The scripts, yeah. Yeah. Because I was trying that Halo reducer.
Yeah.
Halo be gone.
Yeah, on that shot I took of Horsehead. Because there's obviously Almanac and a couple other big old blue stars in there, and gotta work on that.
I didn't have any problem with it.
Let me see if I can get you. Yeah, if you just joined Discord, I'll drop a link here, like an invitation link to our channel.
My Halos aren't too bad.
Oh no, that's great. But
I like the diffraction spikes myself.
I was using that Tri RGB folder, and there's a little bit of halo on that. That was the first time I'd noticed it though.
And there
you gotta switch to mono.
That's the only color camera.
Join our Discord.
Is that 2600? Well, no, that 585 too. But
hardly any halo in that star.
I like the diffraction spikes.
Oh yeah, I love that. That's just great.
Now I will say there was a huge halo around that star, but I was able to fix it up. And once I pulled the stars out, the great thing about the new Star Exterminator, it'll pull the star out and doesn't pull the halo out.
Yeah,
it leaves the halo in the starless image.
Yeah,
and you can work on that and get it cleared up before putting the star back in.
Yeah, as long as it's not too close to any nebulosity.
Right, and smudge it. Yeah. So I was able to work it out.
You did a hell of a good job on that. Really did.
Oh yeah.
And it's cool because you can see that spike runs all the way across the screen. If you
I bet. Yeah. Well, that's one bright star.
This is
Oh,
what I
hell
call
yeah.
some guiding.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's settling down now. Now the number's a little high right now, but it's settling down because it's just getting started.
That's on the Sem 60.
Yeah, yep. This is on the 60.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, that'll be fine.
yeah. This is going to be great. So I don't have really any issues other than what I just had with the firmware.
Looks like your polar alignment's pretty nailed.
Oh yeah, yeah. The polar alignment, it's in the single digits, and I got that sucker so tight down. It's
Well,
I
if you
should
don't
not.
see any deck corrections, that usually means your polar alignment's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So So the goal is now is to get the Edge 11 to do this same thing. You know. So once I can get the Edge 11 locked down, then I'll be a happy camper.
Well, I'll tell you what, my guiding got a lot better once I rebalanced everything on that
Oh yeah.
CGXL.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Christ, I probably got 80 pounds of shit on it.
Yeah. When you've got these, especially when you've got these heavy, these heavyweight mounts and the things on and the heavyweight payloads, you've really got to double check and make sure that balance and you got everything very much really well balanced.
Well, so that's the thing with my EQ6 with the GT81 on there. It doesn't guide that well because it's hard to balance that light scope. But when I put the 127 on there and load that thing down and get it nice and well balanced, I get great guiding with it.
Yeah.
Well, when on that side by side that I got, I've got that MP 127 and that
side by side's got to be tricky.
In here real quick.
And I have to have Patty help me because once that side by side bar starts to slide, it's hard to stop.
That's got to be tricky doing side by side.
It is. It takes forever. But
so we've got John. Looks like he may stop in here before we.
He found the Discord.
So he signed up. He created an account on Discord, and I dropped in the link there.
I thought you said Norm was on.
Yeah, I think Norm. I think he's still on.
I know.
But yeah,
Where's Norm and Joe? Joe's usually on too. Where's Joe?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Joe's out, but there he is.
Hey, John.
John.
John, you think you're on mute, right? You're muted right now.
Welcome to the chat.
But yeah, definitely welcome to the chat. Yeah, you're muted right now, John. Your microphone's muted.
We got 3 times 2 Musketeers.
So
that went a long way.
Yeah, your mic is muted, John.
Yeah. So as soon as you unmute your mic,
go down to the lower left.
Go down to the lower left-hand corner of your Zoom channel, your Zoom chat there, and
unmute your audio. Down the lower left where it says microphone, unmute.
Yeah, unmute it. So I'll even click ask.
No, you're still muted.
To unmute.
Yep.
Look in the lower left-hand corner. You've got your video icon and your mic icon.
I think he's got it now.
There you go.
Now. Yep. There you are. We got you now.
Dude, it took me the better part of an hour to figure that out.
Only takes one time.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, got everything muted I can hear on this now.
Good.
Yeah, good.
So where are you at, John? Where are you calling in from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, St. Louis.
And I got the telescope set up out in the backyard.
So you're imaging tonight?
Yeah, dual narrowband on M33.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of narrowband in that galaxy. I did a full LRGB SHO image of that one time.
That's what I'm planning on doing. I got to get some. I got a one-shot color camera, so I got to get some color data. It looks like Sunday might be clear enough for that.
Perfect.
But I've got like 3 nights. This is night 3 on the dual band.
Okay.
So that's why I'm trying to figure out how to stack multiple nights.
So
Now I'm using the same filter. I haven't broke down the image train or anything. Same flats, darks, bias, all that. Can I not just
Slap
put
it
that?
all in.
Just put it all in and run it once.
are you running it in PixInsight? Do you stack them in PixInsight?
I don't have PixInsight.
What do you stack with?
I've got a bunch of different tools. Like I can use Cyril. I can use Aztap.
Sky Stacker.
Deep Sky Stacker.
You just have to make sure that when you take the pictures that when you put them in your stacking software, that you set them up in different to set it up where you have your color data in one section and your narrowband in another section.
Yeah.
So that way you'll end up with 2 different images of stack.
And then I can separate the RGB and then bring in the HA and the O3 and Cyril.
Correct. Yeah. If Cyril has a way to abstract, because ideally what you want to do with your narrowband stuff, you want to subtract that
Cyril will separate it.
It will. So as long as Cyril will pull out that narrowband stuff and then overlay that into or screen that into your RGB image. Yeah.
You talking about DB?
I've been watching this guy, Rich. It does Deep Space Astro, I think, is his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of different videos on that, and continuum subtraction and all that.
Continuum subtraction. That's exactly.
Yeah. There's another one. I don't know how many videos he has, but does some scripts. It's Naz Astronomy, NAZ Astronomy.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen.
I think I may have come across his channel.
He's got a script out that can do multiple nights and mosaics and all that.
Yeah, I mean, as long as your rotation and everything hasn't changed, then multiple nights shouldn't matter. It's just making sure you just make sure when you stack and separate the 2 narrowband from the RGB, so that you end up with the 2 different images.
Right now, we're still in the data collection process.
Okay.
Excellent. What kind of telescope are you using?
Using my guide scope, 50 millimeter Evo guide.
Oh, really? Awesome. What camera?
585 MC Pro.
Okay, excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm figuring it out as I go along. That's why I got the dew strap heater, and I'm like, now what am I supposed to do with this? It doesn't fit in anything.
Right. Yeah. So that's why you go ahead and you grab that cable.
Yeah, get on Amazon.
That's like trying to figure out how to get on the Discord. I'm like, when I'm trying to type it out, you guys have moved on to something else. I'm like, well, I gotta get on here and get all my questions answered.
Well, we're glad you were able to make it here and hang out with us for a little while.
Yeah, I just happened to be off work tonight, so that worked out. So next time I'm off, I'll be able to join when the guys got the little call in going on.
Yeah, we do it
every other Friday,
2nd and 4th Friday of the month.
Yeah.
All right, good to know. So hopefully it'll be easier for me to get on next time.
Absolutely. And
and the Discord's a great channel. So if you have any kind of questions, also you can always go on the Discord and ask questions. Everybody on there is so helpful at giving advice and helping people out.
Yep.
This is the first time I've been on Discord, so I'll have to play around with that and figure this all out too.
Yeah. So if you go into on Discord there, and you can go to there are several questions that we had several questions that are in there like this. You have general discussion, equipment discussion. There's intermediate questions. There's beginner questions. So you can just drop a question into that. Since you're just getting started, maybe in the beginner questions, just drop your question in there. And I mean,
somebody will get back. Many people. You'll hear because everybody
you'll hear back from.
Yeah.
So,
And it won't be like cloudy nights. Nobody's gonna give you a hard time.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Stephen.
Hey,
Hey,
Steven.
how you doing?
Good. How are you? Where are you calling in from?
Well, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada, in the far north with
Oh,
100%
you're up
cloud.
there.
There you go.
You're up there in
Steve,
that
looking up.
cold.
How's that new horror novel coming out?
Well, it's a lot of work, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm not real tech savvy due to my age, but I'm working at it.
Okay, hey. So what kind of what rig do you have? Are you imaging right now, or do you have
No, right now, like I said, I've had 4 weeks of 100% clouds at night. And
okay?
the forecast is 2 more weeks of 100% cloud at night.
Ah,
And as far as rigs, I think I've got well, I said earlier, Eric, like if it was images per purchase, I'd win. I've got 4 or 5 mounts. I can't really count them all. And my my telescopes range from 135 all the way through to 11 inch. I have the 11 and the 8 inch SCTs.
Okay.
And refractors like crazy. So yeah, I just kind of keep everything sitting here in boxes. But I listen to you guys and I go, holy mackerel, they're cool guys.
Yeah, appreciate it. We appreciate you
well,
hopping on.
hopefully,
and hanging
hopefully you
out.
get some clear skies before too long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
for
kidding.
sure.
We'll do a
Yeah.
little anti-cloud dance for you.
Well, please
There you
do, because like last year I stopped at September 30th last year, and then didn't get anything until April 16th.
Oh God, that must be frustrating.
That's what we had in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
That's
there
why
you
it
go.
is here in Indiana.
Buffalo, Snow City.
Mm-hmm.
I live south of the city on Lake Erie, a little bit inland from Lake Erie. We get we get a lot of lake effect, even just lake effect clouds. It'll be clear all day, and then as soon as it gets dark, it's cloudy.
Yeah.
What I
Yeah.
can't handle, what I can't fathom is, I think it was, and I'm sure it maybe happens more and more, there in Buffalo, you see the spray coming off of the lake, and all of and all of the waves, and you have those lakefront homes,
Yeah, that's Hamburg.
get iced.
That's typically that's right where Route 5 comes. It's just south of Buffalo, and Route 5 runs along the lake. And there's a restaurant called Oaks, and Hamburg has like a clock tower, and then there's just a bunch of houses there. Yeah, every year they get the ice houses.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it. I can't imagine the damage it does.
I can't, I just cannot imagine, the amount of damage that's done to those homes, through, that constant, issue, of the icing over and over, and then the thaw and the water, and it's like, my gosh,
Yeah.
how do
I'm
you
not
guys
that close.
handle that?
I live in the hills, so
Okay.
I probably live so like Angola is right on a lake, and then I live in Eden, which is further inland, and I live in like rolling, like I'm almost 1,100 feet up.
Okay, wow.
So I live in some pretty good hill country.
You're up there in
Eric,
country.
You
you
get
just described my observatory, the ice and all
the
that
ice and everything.
hanging up. Yeah, like okay, well, it's like
That's not a
that's normal. That's
not an
new.
observatory. We call that an igloo.
Actually, yeah, with the round dome, I think you got a point.
We call that an igloo.
Anytime I've been in Buffalo, I ended up getting snowed in on business.
Oh yeah. How much, I mean, I can't imagine, Ernie, the amount of snow, even when you have that higher elevation, how much
especially.
snow.
Well, that's what happens. So as the with the lake effect, as the terrain rises, as you head east, that's what causes the snow, the
Yeah,
the
it
snow to
gets
come out.
compacted and compressed into those hills and just
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I only got 440 inches last year.
Oh,
yeah. Last year you
Oh,
guys
no,
got
that's
hammered.
not
I remember
bad.
Wayne was like he was like, oh my god, he was showing pictures of his sky shed out there.
Yeah.
It looked like an igloo.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. When
I kept
Buffalo makes
shoveling mine every day, being optimist. I got one day.
Yeah, here on the Mid East, I'm outside DC, and it seemed like this year, same kind of thing. It'd be beautiful all day, and as soon as I get home, thinking, "Oh, it's going to be nice," clouds come rolling in, and it's like,
The way it was here today. Cloudless all day long, 78 degrees. And right now, high clouds,
yeah,
and they're the worst to shoot through.
Yep.
Well, when we get a run of clear, usually it's about minus 25.
Yep.
You talk about clear
Yep.
and see. It's just the equipment doesn't want to run.
Yeah.
deck temperature. You got to have some good grease in your mouth.
You sure do.
Full synthetic.
Yep.
What do they call it? Super lube?
Yep.
Super lube. I use this stuff. They call it's urea grease.
Yep.
And it's actually a little thinner than the super lube. And it's like literally if you took super lube and with one finger and this stuff in the other, you can feel how much smoother that urea grease is. It's unreal.
Is that what
Where do you
Yeah.
get that
But
from?
it ain't cheap. It's like expensive. I get it. And I work in the automotive field. So it's something I get through there. But it's super temperature does not affect it at all. I mean, I use this stuff for clutch release bearings and stuff like that. Stuff that's super high heat and brake stuff, super high heat. But you can use it on things that are super cold because it's got it just stays consistent.
What's the name of that again?
It's called urea, UREA, urea grease.
Because I buy super lube like Ernie, but I buy mine by the quart can.
Yeah, super lube's great. I mean, I use that too, but this urea grease, when I have specialized stuff that I want to use it on, at least in my field, that's what I use. And then I put it in my mouth. I put it in my EQ6. The last time I took it apart and greased everything, I put it in that, and it works fantastic.
Nice. Well, guys, it's pretty much, we were already over time, but I wanted to make sure that, John and Steven, that you were able to cap on, and
yeah, thanks for joining us.
So thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I gotta go
Don't
check out
forget,
the
Thank you very much.
every second and fourth Friday, just go to our Discord channel and look under general discussions, and I'll have it already posted. So you can definitely, join when we start the show and stuff like that at 8 o'clock. But yeah, I mean, thank you everybody for your participation and hanging out with us, on another Zoom Friday. I tell you, Tom, this has been a great idea. It's been one of those ideas. It's been awesome.
Absolutely.
So, hey, Norm, just an FYI, I just sent you a DM in Discord so we can connect after the show here, because I'm gonna, so you can just hop on there, and I appreciate your help. But until next time, thank you again, everybody. We'll see you guys on Wednesday, and as always, keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies, and we'll see you next time on Astroworld TV. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, guys.